The following is a BATV production, made with the equipment that is available to residents of our cable viewing area. To learn more about television production and the equipment that is available to you, please visit www.mybatv.com.
All right, gentlemen. Week 5 awards. That means week 5. Guys, you are more than halfway done, sophomores and freshmen, with your season. We clearly believe we are not at the varsity level. And so, but that's interesting how quick time goes. If you noticed, Coach K's got some reminders each day when you walk out that back door. And it is amazing how many practices you start with, how many summer sessions you do, how much weight training you do if you're back all the way up when you turn that clock on at the banquet last year, and how quickly time goes and how little time you have left in your regular season. So again, guys, when you come out here every day, get yourselves better, push guys at positions, try to make an impact. A lot of times, things that happen at the end of a year, impacts you make on coaches, plays that you make carry over into that following season. So really, really important time of the season for all of you guys, but it's going quick. The number of total practices for you guys are in the teens now, and amazing how quick that time goes. Really great job at every level this week. Fantastic. I believe we swept all the way across the board, if I'm not mistaken. So outstanding. Freshman B games, guys, I apologize. As well, JV fellas, we can't control our conference or our league, and we really tried to beef up those schedules, and a lot of our opponents have dropped them. So we don't control that as hard as we try to get them, and so we'll do our best the last few weeks here to add games in whenever we possibly can. All right, awards. Let's start out freshman level. Coach K, let's go.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Always it gets me every week. Makes me tear up and choke up just a little bit, so I appreciate that. Keep that up, okay? Still no gifts after all these years. Not one single gosh darn gift on a Tuesday afternoon. Something to think about, okay? Our freshmen, we had our B game yesterday against St. Charles East because West Chicago could not supply a B team. The B team yesterday against St. Charles East, we won 22-0, and we had a couple big plays there, shut them out. But we'll go with our B player game this week would be Colin Cheney. Had 2 big catches at receiver. He looked really sharp. Come on up, Cheney. Good job, Cheney. And watch out for that kid in the next couple years. He will be taller and bigger than most of us. He just hasn't grown yet. He will. Our practice player of the week, this young man, he practices lots of different positions on the offense line, center, guard, tackle. Wherever we tell him to go, he goes and does it. He does it very well. That would be Kyle Hogan. Good job, Kai. There you go. Got it. Good sticker. Good. And for the A game, we have 2 players. One's getting an award, particularly on defense. He had not necessarily a scoop and score, it's more of a strip and score. It's pretty impressive. It was just like one of those plays, like, how did that happen? Touchdown! That would go to Sean Mills. Sean Mills for A player of the game. There's a sticker, and there's your Under Armour. Yeah. Smile for the camera. And then another A player of the game, we had 2 touchdowns. Had nice on a 4th down play, had a 31 lead draw called, set up perfectly, and he ran it for about 20 yards for, I think, our first or second score, I'm not sure. But that would be Dana Anderson for our A player of the game of the week against West Chicago. Dana. And there we go. And I forgot to mention, I think the freshman A game against West Chicago was 28-0. So had a good week for the guys, and we really needed that win. Coach Hankus for our sophomore awards. Coach Hankus.
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Yeah. No, happy birthday. No happy birthday from last Friday. No, nothing like that. No. It was good. It was quite delightful. I saw a bunch of guys, yeah. It was good times. All right, for the sophomore B game of the week. Goes out to our 3 receivers that did a nice job catching the football. Constantly kept on moving the ball for us. Got a great job in that last drive for us. It goes out to Greg Drake, Chris Galena, and Nolan Adams. Come on up, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
There you go. Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
No, I'm clapping for them.
For our defensive player of the week, goes out to a gentleman who's been playing defensive end, defensive tackle for us. Did a great job, nonstop, always in the game. Luke Stuckmeyer. Where's Swartz at? Swartz Miller. Where's he at? Oh, he's absent. Round of applause. Oh, boo. For the offensive player of the game, goes out to a gentleman who took a hitch and rumbled and stumbled for about 30 yards in the end zone, Luke Beckman. Congratulations. There you go. Coach Piron for the varsity team. What? What's that? What's that,
Come on here, Coach. So I bring Coach with me now, so I get some cheers. That helps a little bit. I gotta cover this up. All right. Scout players of the week, guys, and again, felt like we ran our opponent's stuff in this case as well, or frankly much better than they did. We're very aggressive with 3-5-3. We had to run on defense, and we had to run multiple offenses against ourselves in practice. Great job to everybody involved. Very proud of that. Offensive Scout Player of the Week goes out to a lineman, again, who also has been going over with the number ones a little bit. Has been a very steady performer for us all year long in JV games and in practice. Don't think he ever misses, and whenever is given an opportunity to work with us, has really done an outstanding job. We've commented on him every single week. Sometimes, fellas, all of you, when you're on a team that is very, very good, there are good players that don't get to play all the time, and this is one of those players, Nick Offit. Nice shot, buddy. Nice shot. Thank you. Defensively, two players did a good job for us last week, especially in that attacking front at the end position, and one got to do a little position change, and so we feel like maybe he's getting an award for sort of being a one-hit wonder, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So anyhow, we have two players. One of them, I can never say his name right. Mark Fassler. Where is he? Where's Fassler? Where's Mark at? Is he here today? Oh, come on up, Mark. Fassler. Is that you? Fassler's one of our players of the week. Nice job, baby. Nice job. And those gloves stink. Okay, gross. All right, and then, congrats. And then other award winner, Micah Jamal. There you go. Keep it going. Nice job. I'm not. You done with the microphone? Did you want to say? Okay. All right, Coach C. No fly zone. That was. He showed you, Coffee. He showed you. There we go.
For our special teams player of the week, did a great job on kickoff coverage. Flew down there, did a great job making some plays for us. Vinny. Hello, buddy. Hey, no handshake? Thank you. Defense, Coach Holm. That's right.
Is that how you win awards with special teams?
That's right. Stick together, right, Vinny? All right, defensively, we're going to give out two today. One of them is for 2 interceptions. Micah, he caught his. He didn't drop his. You know what I'm talking about, Micah Jamal. Had an opportunity. We're talking about turnovers, guys, trying to get them. So the first one goes to our corner who had 2 interceptions this week, Michael Moffitt. Well Well done. We need more of those. How many did you drop? I don't remember. One, okay. And then the second one is a thing that's not really about necessarily numbers. And for those of the crowd out there that actually watched the game, West Chicago came out and ran a totally different offense than we were expecting and we worked on all week long. And so we needed a general on the field. I've even started calling him the general now. Again, the numbers weren't necessarily up there, but the leadership and communication and all that stuff is incredibly important. So we're giving a game ball to Dino Simoncelli.
Yeah, dinosaur.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dinosaur. And Coach Gasperi.
Guys, another tough week for offense to pick one player, and we kind of narrowed it down to two, but one of them already got an award today for special teams. So Vinny, congratulations. You were in the running, but you're not getting a second one. But yeah, absolutely. Guys, out of the backfield, we asked for a lot of unselfishness, very much in some of the positions in our backfield, guys, a lot like linemen. And our two fullbacks, as we call them, even though they're not really true fullbacks, have really come through the last couple weeks as blockers. And we've even gotten Kevin now finally more involved in the passing game, catching some balls out of the backfield. And hopefully Kevin would get you in the end zone this week. But I think he's averaging about 10 yards a carry on the season when we sneak him the football, when Skaish isn't getting it. But Kevin Green's been instrumental to our offense. And Kevin, we're glad you're healthy and back with us. Kevin Green. Good job, buddy. Congratulations. Oh, hey, by the way, I was over at Bartlett Hills Country Club playing golf today, guys. It reminded me, Coach, of 2 years ago. I recall Bartlett's people being a little bit sarcastic about our flag and touch league. Boy, look what's happening now. Look what's happening now. For all you people in Bartlett, move to Batavia.
Thank you, Coach. That's true. Guys, another thing about that, Kevin, congrats, and Monteghini, both you guys. One thing that's important, guys, at all levels is this, and we see it more and more at the varsity level. It's very, very hard in our system here at Batavia, which is a team-oriented approach for players to develop individual statistics. One of the things that's happened in the last few weeks, and it's making it tougher and tougher on our opponents, and I talked to the athletic director over at Larkin a little bit about this. He said to me, he goes, when our coaches look at you, and it was the same problem that we had. He was at Lakes, guys. The AD at Larkin was at Lakes. And some of you remember we went up there for that trip to Lakes a couple years ago. And what he said then, and still the case, he said, we don't have anybody that we can key on because every single person on your team will get the ball. Any receiver can get it, any back can carry. You switch guys in and out. You might have a guy one week that rushes for 150 yards. The next week he gets 2 carries and some other guy does. It's the whole premise of we will take what they give us. And if they happen to give us something one week for a player that hasn't gotten a chance, well, that week we're going to do that. And that's been our history here over the years. All right, we're going to be unselfish. And the best thing, getting back to these two guys, the other night was based on play calls, they rotated themselves accordingly. And Sheridan got in, got out of there, and did it quickly. And it was very, very smooth operation. We're at our best when players are willing to do that. Isn't, oh, I just want to play because I should play. I am aware of my skill set. I know what my strengths and my weaknesses are, and I'm going to use my strengths to benefit the program and the team. And when it's a situation where I might not be able to do my best, I might defer to a teammate, but the team will do better because of that. That's what we're all about, and that's what we're going to continue to do. We're getting healthy. Varsity, it's good to see a lot of guys back, and as good of a team as we are, we're one of the most dangerous teams in Illinois. We're at full strength. So let's get there these next couple weeks, okay? All right, guys, let's have a good practice. Let's go.